Ladies and gentlemen, imagine waking up every day knowing that who you are right now is just a fraction of the person you are capable of becoming. That the limits you perceive are not walls, but mere shadows of old beliefs waiting to be shattered. Transformation begins with a shift in your mindset. At its core, change is not about altering external circumstances, but about reprogramming the way you think and perceive the world. The human mind is an extraordinary tool capable of shaping reality itself. Yet too often we allow it to operate on autopilot, guided by old patterns, outdated beliefs, and inherited limitations. True transformation requires you to take the reins of your mind, to consciously redirect your thoughts toward the life you desire, rather than remaining a prisoner of the life you've inherited or settled for. Your mindset acts as the lens through which you view every experience. If that lens is clouded by negativity, doubt, or fear, it distorts reality, making challenges seem insurmountable and opportunities invisible. But when you shift that mindset, when you clean the lens, you begin to see clearly. What once appeared as obstacles now seem like stepping stones. What once felt impossible becomes within reach. This is the power of shifting your perspective. It unlocks the door to possibilities that have always been there, waiting for you to notice them. The first step in this process is awareness. You must become aware of the thoughts that occupy your mind and how they shape your emotions, decisions, and actions. Many of these thoughts operate beneath the surface, so seamlessly integrated into your daily life that you don't even notice them. But they are there influencing every aspect of your reality. Take a moment to observe your inner dialogue. Is it empowering or limiting? Does it encourage growth or perpetuate stagnation? Awareness is the foundation upon which transformation is built, for you cannot change what you do not first recognize. Once you've cultivated awareness, the next step is to challenge the thoughts that no longer serve you. Just because you've believed something for years does not make it true. Ask yourself, is this thought rooted in fact? Or is it a story I've been telling myself? Is it helping me move forward, or is it holding me back? By questioning your thoughts, you begin to dismantle the mental barriers that have kept you from reaching your full potential. As you challenge old beliefs, you must also replace them with new ones, beliefs that align with the person you want to become. This is not about blind optimism or ignoring reality. It's about choosing to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. It's about training your mind to see the opportunities hidden within challenges and to believe in your ability to overcome them. This shift doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, it becomes a natural part of your mental framework. Transformation through mindset is not passive. It's an active, intentional process. It requires discipline, consistency, and a willingness to confront discomfort. But as you begin to shift your thoughts, you'll notice a ripple effect in every area of your life. Your mindset is the starting point, the foundation from which all meaningful change grows. Without this shift, any external change will be temporary, a superficial adjustment rather than a true evolution. You are not defined by your past, you are shaped by your decisions. The past, no matter how significant or painful, is not a life sentence, it is simply a chapter in your story. Too often people allow their past to dictate their present and future. They carry the weight of old mistakes, missed opportunities, and regrets as if those moments have the power to define who they are. But the truth is, the past is only as influential as you allow it to be. It does not have the authority to control your future unless you give it that power. Every experience you've lived through has brought you to this moment. Some of those experiences may have been joyous and fulfilling, while others may have been filled with pain, loss, or failure. Yet each of them holds the potential to teach you something valuable. The key is to extract the lessons from the past without allowing it to overshadow your present decisions. When you view your past as a teacher rather than a prison, you reclaim your ability to shape your destiny. The decisions you make in the present moment are far more powerful than anything that has happened to you before. Every choice you make, no matter how small, sets a new course for your life. This is where your true power lies, not in wishing you could rewrite the past, but in realizing that you can write a new future. With every decision, you are sculpting the person you are becoming. Whether it's choosing to take a step toward a dream, letting go of a toxic relationship, or simply deciding to view yourself with more compassion, each decision carries the weight of transformation. It's important to recognize that defining yourself by your past is often a habit, not a reality. When you constantly replay old stories in your mind, you reinforce the idea that you are the sum total of those experiences. But you are not your failures. You are not your successes either. You are a dynamic, evolving being with the ability to redefine yourself at any moment. The only limits are the ones you impose on yourself by clinging to outdated narratives. To move beyond the past, you must first forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the choices you wish you'd made differently, for the opportunities you didn't take, and for the times you fell short of your own expectations. This forgiveness is not about erasing the past, but about releasing its grip on your present. It allows you to approach life with a sense of possibility rather than regret. The power of your decisions lies in their ability to create momentum. Each decision builds upon the last, creating a chain reaction that propels you toward your goals. The act of deciding is an affirmation of your agency, a declaration that you are the architect of your life. When you choose to act in alignment with your aspirations rather than your fears, you begin to shape a reality that reflects your true potential. This process is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Embrace discomfort as the foundation of growth. Discomfort is often viewed as something to avoid, a sign that something is wrong or out of alignment. Yet discomfort is one of the most powerful indicators that you are on the verge of change. It is the space where transformation begins, where the old meets the new, and where growth becomes possible. The challenge is not to escape discomfort, but to lean into it, to recognize it as a necessary part of becoming the person you aspire to be. Growth does not happen in the comfort zone. It occurs when you step outside the familiar into the unknown, where challenges test your resolve and stretch your capabilities. Consider the process of building muscle. It requires resistance. The strain and discomfort you feel during exercise are the very forces that strengthen you. In the same way, personal growth demands that you face resistance, endure struggle, and push through moments of doubt. Without discomfort, there is no catalyst for change, no reason to evolve. Discomfort teaches you about resilience and adaptability. It forces you to confront fears and limitations that would otherwise remain hidden. When you willingly step into discomfort, you expose yourself to new experiences and perspectives that expand your understanding of yourself and the world around you. It is in these moments of challenge that you discover your true strength. Each time you face discomfort and move through it, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you previously believed. This builds confidence not in the absence of fear, but in your ability to move forward despite it. Avoiding discomfort often leads to stagnation. When you prioritize ease and familiarity, you limit your growth potential. You may avoid failure, but you also miss opportunities to learn and evolve. The cost of staying comfortable is the loss of what could be the dreams unpursued, the talents undeveloped, the life unlived. The discomfort of change, by contrast, is temporary, but the growth it fosters can last a lifetime. Learning to embrace discomfort starts with shifting your mindset. Instead of seeing it as something to fear, view it as a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Discomfort signals that you are stepping into a new version of yourself, one that is capable of handling greater challenges and achieving higher goals. It becomes easier to navigate when you stop resisting it and start welcoming it as an essential part of your journey. Discomfort also fosters creativity and problem solving. When faced with challenges, you are forced to think differently, to innovate, and to find solutions you might not have considered otherwise. It is through this process that you unlock new possibilities and tap into untapped potential. The growth that emerges from these moments is often unexpected and transformative, revealing strengths and talents you never knew you possessed. When you embrace discomfort, you cultivate a mindset of courage and curiosity. You learn to see the value in struggle, and the opportunities in adversity becomes a tool, not a threat, a necessary step on the path to becoming the best version of yourself. Discomfort is the bridge between who you are and who you are destined to become. And every step across that bridge strengthens your ability to thrive in any circumstance. Change begins with the belief that you are capable of more. This belief is not a fleeting thought or a superficial affirmation. It is a deeply rooted conviction that you hold the power to shape your life in ways that align with your highest potential. Everything you do, every action you take, is fueled by what you believe about yourself. If you believe you are limited, you will act in ways that reinforce those limitations. If you believe you are capable, you will approach challenges with confidence and resilience, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. Belief is the foundation upon which all change is built. It influences your thoughts, shapes your emotions, and ultimately determines your actions. Without belief, even the most ambitious goals remain out of reach. You may have the resources, the talent, and the opportunity, but without the belief that you can succeed, you are unlikely to take the necessary steps to move forward. This is why belief is so powerful. It creates a mental blueprint for what is possible. guiding your actions and decisions in a way that aligns with your desired outcomes. To cultivate belief, you must first let go of the doubts and insecurities that have held you back. These doubts often stem from past experiences, societal expectations, or comparisons to others. They are the voices that tell you to play it safe, to avoid risks, and to settle for less than you deserve. Overcoming these doubts requires a conscious effort to reframe your thinking. Instead of focusing on why you can't, focus on why you can. Instead of dwelling on what might go wrong, imagine what could go right. Belief is strengthened through action. Each time you take a step toward your goals, no matter how small, you reinforce the idea that you are capable. Action transforms belief from an abstract concept into a lived experience. It proves to yourself that you can navigate challenges, overcome setbacks, and achieve success. This creates a positive feedback loop. The more you act, the stronger your belief becomes, and the stronger your belief, the more likely you are to act. It's important to recognize that belief is not about ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about choosing to focus on your potential rather than your limitations. It's about acknowledging the obstacles in your path while remaining confident in your ability to overcome them. This mindset shift allows you to approach life with a sense of possibility and empowerment rather than fear and doubt. Surrounding yourself with supportive influences can also help to strengthen your belief. The people you spend time with, the information you consume, and the environment you create all play a role in shaping your mindset. Choose to surround yourself with individuals who inspire you, challenge you to grow, and believe in your potential. Seek out stories of others who have overcome challenge and achieved greatness, as they serve as a reminder that transformation is possible for anyone willing to believe in themselves. Belief is a skill that can be cultivated and nurtured. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to challenge old narratives. It is the key to unlocking your potential, the starting point for all meaningful change. When you choose to believe in your ability to grow, you open the door to possibilities that once seemed out of reach. Every great achievement begins with this simple yet profound decision to believe in more. You have within you the ability to redefine what is possible. This potential is not dependent on external circumstances, luck, or even past successes. It is a limitless resource, lies dormant, untapped until you tap into it. The boundaries of what is possible are not fixed. They are shaped by your beliefs, mindset, and willingness to act. Each time you challenge those boundaries, you expand them, creating new opportunities and opening doors that once seemed closed. The first step in redefining what is possible is recognizing that most limitations are self-imposed. They are created by the stories you tell yourself about who you are and what you can achieve. These stories often originate from past experiences, societal norms, or fear of failure, yet they are not truth, they are simply perspectives that can be shifted. When you choose to rewrite these narratives, you reclaim your power to envision and create a reality that aligns with your highest aspiration. This process requires courage. Redefining what is possible means stepping into the unknown, where outcomes are uncertain and challenges are inevitable. It means taking risks even when the odds seem stacked against you, and trusting in your ability to adapt and overcome. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. Each act of courage strengthens your belief in your potential and reinforces your capacity to achieve more than you previously thought possible. Action is the bridge between possibility and reality. Dreams and ideas remain abstract until you take the steps to bring them to life. This requires commitment and persistence, especially when progress feels slow or obstacles arise. It's easy to get discouraged when the results aren't immediate, but every small action moves you closer to your goal. Each effort, no matter how insignificant it seems, contributes to the larger picture. Over time, these incremental steps compound, leading to transformations that once seemed unimaginable. To redefine what is possible, you must also embrace failure as part of the journey. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is a stepping stone toward it. Each setback provides valuable lessons and insights that can guide you toward better strategies and stronger solutions. The most successful individuals in any field are not those who avoid failure, but those who use it as a tool for growth. When you shift your perspective on failure, you remove its power to hold you back and instead use it to propel yourself forward. Surrounding yourself with a community that supports your vision can amplify your ability to push boundaries. When you connect with others who share your drive and determination, their energy and encouragement can inspire you to aim higher and persevere longer. Conversely, distancing yourself from negativity and doubt protects your mindset and keeps your focus on what's possible. The people and environments you choose play a critical role in shaping your perspective and influencing your action. Ultimately, redefining what is possible is a choice you make each day. It is a decision to challenge the status quo, question limitations, and continuously strive for growth. This mindset not only transforms your life, but also inspires those around you to do the same, creating a ripple effect of possibility and empowerment. You have the power to set new standards for yourself and others, proving that what once seemed impossible is simply the next frontier to conquer. Every small step you take is a building block toward your transformation. The journey of personal growth and self-discovery is not defined by grand leaps, but by the consistent, deliberate actions you take each day. These small steps may seem insignificant in the moment, but their cumulative effect creates the foundation for profound change. Each one represents a choice, a decision to move forward, to grow, and to become a better version of yourself. Transformation is often romanticized as a sudden dramatic event, but in reality, it unfolds gradually. It's in the tiny, often unnoticed moments where change begins. The decision to wake up a little earlier to focus on your goals, the choice to practice patience in a challenging situation, or the effort to learn something new each day, these are the small steps that shape who you are becoming. Over time, these consistent actions build momentum, transforming what once felt like effort into a natural part of your identity. Progress through small steps requires patience and trust in the process. It's easy to become disheartened when the results are not immediate or when the effort seems disproportionate to the outcome. But every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Transformation is not about instant gratification, it's about planting seeds that will eventually grow into something extraordinary. Just as a tree doesn't sprout overnight, the changes you seek take time and nurturing to fully develop. Small steps are powerful because they are manageable. They remove the intimidation of overwhelming tasks or massive goals, breaking them down into actions that feel achievable. This approach not only reduces resistance, but also builds confidence as each completed step reinforces your ability to succeed. Over time, the accumulation of small victories creates a sense of empowerment and belief in your potential to achieve even the most ambitious aspirations. Consistency is the key to maximizing the impact of small steps. A single step may not seem to make a difference, but repeated over days, weeks, and months, it creates a compounding effect. Consistency builds habits, and habits shape your identity. When you commit to showing up every day, even in the smallest way, you create a pattern of behavior that aligns with your vision of transformation. This consistency becomes a part of who you are, guiding your actions and decisions effortlessly over time. The beauty of small steps lies in their adaptability. No matter where you are in life or what challenges you face, there is always a step you can take. Even in the most difficult circumstances, progress is possible when you focus on what is within your control. These steps remind you that change is always within reach, regardless of external conditions or limitations. They empower you to take ownership of your journey and move forward at your own pace. By focusing on small steps, you create a sustainable path to transformation. This approach encourages mindfulness as each step requires intention and presence. It allows you to celebrate progress without becoming overwhelmed by the distance to your ultimate goal. Small steps are not just actions, they are expressions of your commitment to growth and your belief in your ability to evolve. Through these steps, you create the momentum needed to reach heights you once thought impossible. Your unique qualities are the key to unlocking your full potential. Each person is born with a set of characteristics, talents, and perspectives that are entirely their own. These traits set you apart, offering a lens through which you can see the world in ways that no one else can. Embracing your uniqueness is not just an act of self-acceptance, it is the foundation for discovering and unleashing the power within you to make a meaningful impact on the world around you. The journey of self-discovery begins with recognizing and appreciating what makes you different. Often, people fall into the trap of comparison, measuring their worth against others and striving to fit into predefined molds of success or happiness. This mindset diminishes individuality and stifles creativity. Instead, when you honor your differences, you unlock the ability to think and create in ways that no one else can. Uniqueness is not a weakness, it is your greatest strength. To fully embrace your unique qualities, you must quiet the noise of external expectations. Society often imposes standards of what is considered acceptable, valuable, or successful. These standards can lead you to suppress your individuality in an effort to conform. However, true fulfillment comes from aligning with your authentic self, not from adhering to someone else's definition of success. By stepping away from these external pressures, you create space to explore and nurture your genuine interests, passions, and abilities. Embracing your uniqueness also requires the courage to stand out. It can be tempting to blend in, to avoid scrutiny or judgment by following the crowd. Yet, it is those who dare to be different who make the greatest impact. History is filled with examples of individuals who changed the world by staying true to themselves, even in the face of criticism or doubt. When you choose to embrace your uniqueness, you give yourself permission to lead with authenticity and to create a life that reflects your true values and aspirations. Your unique qualities are not static, they evolve and grow as you do. The more you invest in understanding yourself, the more you uncover layers of potential you may not have realized existed. This process involves curiosity and self-reflection, as well as a willingness to experiment and explore. Each experience, whether a success or a failure, adds depth to your understanding of what makes you uniquely suited to contribute to the world. By embracing your uniqueness, you not only empower yourself, but also inspire others. Authenticity has a ripple effect, encouraging those around you to recognize and celebrate their own individuality. When you lead by example, you create an environment where others feel safe to express themselves and pursue their dreams. This collective embrace of uniqueness fosters innovation, collaboration, and growth, both personally and within your community. Your uniqueness is a gift, one that holds the potential to shape your life and the lives of those you touch. It is the lens through which you perceive possibilities, the foundation for your contributions, and the source of your resilience and strength. By leaning into what makes you different, you tap into an endless well of creativity and inspiration that fuels your journey toward becoming the best version of yourself.